got the information, I put it out to Sahara report. In fact, it led to him being fired by Jonathan, because most people did not know that Reno Omokri did not complete his tenure with Jonathan. Jonathan fired him towards the election because of a lot of criminal activities he was engaging in. Then Omokri claims to be an Amazon bestseller. Can you just find out how many books he's selling? What's the name of the book? So I'm not personalizing it. I'm just telling you that I am an evidence-based person. If you say so, look, there's no need engaging in emotional conversations. But all the political leaders in this country have their own supporters. Even if you look today, there are people who still support Abacha in Warrior.
Well, that is interesting. I'm sure a lot of people didn't know that he didn't finish his tenure with Jonathan, and because the way it's being addressed, the former aide to this, the former aide to this, of course you can still say it's the former aide to Jonathan, but from what we are hearing, we thought that they finished their tenure together, or he finished the tenure together with him. And I'm sure Reno Omokri is going to be hearing this. The next thing is going to fire Sowore with whether to debunk it or with truth or with facts. Of course, the two of them should be able to dig it out. You see, Reno Omokri, who has been going about, I think, like I've always said, whether Peter Obi wins or not, it's not a do or die affair. Nigerians will get their results at the end of the day, just like they are reaping what is sowed during Buhari's time. So it's not really a big deal that anybody will threaten anybody, even those who are supporting other candidates, that they know that these guys do not even have what it takes to move this country forward. All of them are still suffering it. But unfortunately, those who were not part of the people that brought in this government, they are still suffering as well. That is the painful aspect of it. And those who are still suffering don't even know that they are suffering. They believe that things will still get better. That is what and how Nigerians have been hoping all this while. But at the end of the day, all to no avail. So Reno Omokri has been going around, trying to tarnish the image of Peter Obi, which we definitely do. Because the reason why some people say, maybe because people are talking about Peter Obi, some people love him, lots of people love him, some youth love him, and what have you. When they say anything against him, then people try to defend him. No, because we are judging people. If you don't have integrity, before you can open your mouth and say, this person is this person is, all we have been saying concerning what we see, what is going on now is based on what people are talking about people and what we have seen. So, and those who are accusing people of one thing or the other, because we can see those things, and because we know that this place is a lawless place whereby you see black, they call it blue, and they begin to use some kind of technicalities and what have you. Like Reno Omokri, there's a video that is going round again. It's been going viral before, it's still going around again. Anytime Reno Omokri will come out and be telling us Peter Obi is this, Peter Obi is that, people will just present that video to him, say, bros, but now you still talk this thing before, you never to tell. Why the change of mind? Just like this man is just embarrassing himself. To him, he feels that he has mouth, or thinks that Nigeria, of course, because if Nigeria is a place where you have people who have integrity, or a country that has integrity, you cannot come and be telling us one thing and at the end of the day telling us another thing again, and you are telling us even at your old age that you were deceived. So before you can sing the praises of anybody, you need to be sure of what you are talking about. Just like I said, that it's a place, Nigeria is a place that has no system. Somebody will just come because you have joined this party, somebody you have run down before, you come back and be saying, the person is good. No, because of what? That means a lot of water must have passed under the bridge. Fadekade is telling us that maybe it was small when he was saying all of these things he was saying. Now again he has changed, and we know that in the nearest future he will come back and tell us another thing. And those kind of people, you don't respect them, because they have disrespected themselves. So anytime Reno Omokri talks about Peter Obi, they will just put the video before him, and people will now be asking, under what influence were you on at that time when you were speaking, or you just felt like speaking, and you come out and be telling us another thing, that this man is this, the person that you praise to high heaven. No. So that is why people always come for him. We have been hearing a lot of things, whether he has Peter Obi to let him be his spokesperson or he charged him so amount. We don't know whether it's true or not, but at least we can see video evidence where he had praised Peter Obi, but all of a sudden reverse is the case. So is that the kind of person you want to take serious? So that is it. I'm sure, like I said, he's going to come for Omoyele Sowore. I'm sure he's going to try to defend, to say this and that. I'm sure this one will still give him back, because all of them, if you don't keep records, if you are part of the people who don't keep records, there are some people who keep records and they will tell you this and this and this and this and that happened. And if you try to judge with what Yele Sowore said, that he will tell you that he's into business, he's into this and that. How many books has he sold? And because a lot of people have seen him now, that this man is just like online hustlers, just to generate traffic and all of that. And if you want to generate traffic, you have to stand firm. You cannot be here and there and think you can be mesmerizing the minds of the people. In no due time, they will get the kind of person you are. Initially, when he started with this Peter Obi thing, he was really getting the traffic and all of that. But when people got to know that this man is just doing what he's doing, they just, he's not even really there. And at some point, he will just be calm. He will just stay calm and cool. Before you know it, he will just go and dig out something. The same thing this guy is doing. Adeyanju, the same thing the two of them are doing. So I think it's an interesting thing that Yele is trying to let us know, and Nigerians would love to hear from Reno Omokri, that is it true that because of a corruption and all of that is the reason why you did not finish Jonathan's tenure with him? At some point you were thrown out. Is it true? Come and talk your own, because you sabi talk about other people one day. Come and defend if it is true or not, because people always say if this man is really engaged, he's fully engaged in what he does, every now and then he will not be on social media be saying some things that are not even true, that is so glaring, that are not really true. He will not be doing all of that. And again, if you want to defend anybody, you need to think about yourself. It's not all about money. It's not all about money. Those who have gotten money in the past, have they not finished spending the money? Even if you have the money, integrity matters a lot. You can imagine Oshomole. People used to like that man, but all of a sudden, when they come be like television, when they clear, he has lost respect. When you talk about national respect, he has lost it. But they believe that in as much they have some coins in their pockets, forget it. They go tell you who integrity help, but it goes beyond that. Who integrity help? Now so you go to hear. But that's it. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let's have your take.